Yeah, I've been to that experience, and I've seen people, especially like us.
Sure.
They do go.
Sure.
When they come back, they start behaving in a certain manner.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but that's not the purpose of you doing that.
Yeah.
So now it's questions, Guti. Are they doing the right job?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's because of the teachings and whatnot. It's the mindset that you yourself, Oitola.
I think if Stumela went by 10, then by 7, but we are by lentes iPhone, we have to admit there's something wrong with the system. It's just logic. It's just logic. If Stumela went by 10.
Yo, what up?
XC.
Back again with another banging episode. This is the Symposium Podcast.
Number 37 on the books.
Yeah. And today I have Mtu as my guest.
Oh, you are the guest.
You're the guest.
Oh, we're saying
You're
it's
the
a
guest.
specs when's the guest.
What? This nigga, you throwing shade. Fresh friend. It's been a while, man, since we sat together, eh?
Yeah.
We've had the ladies and everything was amazing, man.
We've had some women empowerment on this couch.
I feel like a woman right now.
What are you
Guys,
trans?
I'm just.
What's happening?
What the fuck? Never. Not saying it's wrong, but like, yeah.
Not you. No?
Not me. Can never be me.
Right.
But anyway, man, we've had like empowering conversation with the ladies.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot.
It was a nice one.
Child
Nice
development.
Yeah.
Gays in church.
Yeah.
My
Which one?
was amazing.
Okay. Let me not put you on the spot. I was
No, don't
about
put
to
me
ask
on.
which
I
one
enjoyed
was
all
your
of them.
favorite.
I enjoyed all of them.
Yeah. I think there's a lot to learn
Yeah.
from all of them.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, man, we're back again. So today, well, we're beginning the the Heritage Month.
Heritage
in South
Month.
Africa.
Yeah.
In South Africa. So if you're not in South Africa, just know that this month is a Heritage Month for
Yeah.
means
Big
a lot.
month in this country. Big month.
Yeah, it's very
Heritage Month is spring. Like
Hey, bruh. It's summertime.
boy.
Yeet.
copies. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's summertime.
But now, I want us to dwell on something that's been on my mind lately a lot.
Right.
I've been thinking about a lot of things lately. And since it's Heritage Month, I think it's fitting for us to speak about culture,
Yeah.
especially the culture of South Africa.
Yeah.
The involvement, like it's gonna be a
Culture.
long ass conversation because now we're gonna be touching on apartheid, the influence it had.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Because-
there's a lot.
Yeah. Anyway, man,
There's
let's
a
kick
lot.
off this podcast.
There's a
So,
lot. So you're talking about South African culture.
in general,
Yeesh.
basically, and I'm Xhosa. I don't know what. Like,
I'm Swati.
hey, this nigga. Okay, yeah, he's Swati.
I'm complicated.
What?
Yeah.
Choose.
I'm complicated.
You're just a mixture.
No, I'm Swati. I'm Swati by blood.
How complicated is that then?
I don't know much about the culture that belongs to my blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bo? So by culture, I don't think I'm that Swati. But by birth, I am.
Does that qualify you to be Swati?
I don't know. I don't know.
But anyway, if any Swatis on the comment section, please let us know because Mtu is conflicted.
What makes you Xhosa?
Firstly, with me, it's the blood that runs in me.
Okay.
Yeah. And some of the ideals. Most of the things I do.
So Xhosa culture makes you Xhosa.
It could be a bit of both. I can't say
Okay.
Ngumshangane because I can speak as Shangane and
Yeah.
Shangane. Now, it comes to a definition of the word culture.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
The
It's a good starting point.
yeah, because now
Definitions.
yeah, Google. You know what's the definition
What is
of
culture? Kahle?
Yeah.
Because anything confuser. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can consult your
Yeah.
good friend Google.
You know me.
Anything confuser
Yeah.
is the difference between culture and tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, bo?
Ooh.
I think I do have a rough understanding of how to distinguish
Yeah.
one from the other.
How? How do you distinguish them?
For me, tradition for me sounds like another word for religion. Like what we do religiously. It's our tradition to do blah blah blah.
Here's the definition.
Sure.
Google says it's a noun.
In.
Culture.
Yeah, obviously it's a noun. It's a thing.
The arts and other manifestations of human intellectual achievement regarded collectively.
Okay. And what's tradition?
The others.
Oh, there are
another
other
definition.
definitions.
It
So number
says
2,
the ideas, customs, and social behavior of a particular people or society.
Okay.
That's Google.
Okay.
Tradition. Let's go tradition.
Tradition. So a culture is basically the arts, the way of life.
Yeah.
Definition.
The transition of customs or beliefs from generations to generation.
Exactly.
So now,
a tradition are customs.
Yeah.
Like it's our tradition. Like on Sundays we come and sit together and eat. That's tradition.
That's a tradition.
But culture, the arts, the music, the food,
what we
the
listen
people.
to, like you know, how we gel. So
I
basically,
I had an understanding, but I couldn't articulate it. What's the difference between the two? But I think
thanks to Google,
that's a good way to start.
Yeah.
That's
so now that you have the definition to yourself,
sure.
Oyin.
You're South African. That's a gas.
The fuck is that your culture? Is that your culture?
There is a culture to that, because Mautigim, when we spoke about what we need to talk about for this episode, Mautigim, we need to talk about culture.
What came
to mind
to you?
Probably thought we need to talk about Zulu, Xhosa, and Ndebele.
Yeah. That's what came to mind, because remember, it's a
my
heritage
question. To me, it was a question.
This thing.
A question came to my mind.
Yeah.
How do cultures evolve? You understand?
Yeah.
So, like, how long does this way of life have to live for it to be formally identified as a culture? You understand?
Yeah.
Like, okay, the reason why we have Xhosa, Ndebele, Sotho, Pedi, blah, 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 is because those people were tribes.
Yeah,
right?
at the time.
In my observation, Ikasi, you tribe.
Okay.
So how long do we have to stay here for us to be formally identified as this is the culture?
Kassians.
Yeah, the Kassians are here now.
But now, you see now, like, we're going deeper into a conversation that, like, it's already going deep.
It's fine.
And okay, cool.
Let's dive.
before anything else, we were tribes.
Sure.
So I was Xhosa, Benhlala nama Xhosa.
Yeah.
So anything that
bongeko, but hypothetically you are Xhosa. Yeah, I get it. 500 years bongeko. You are Xhosa, Benhlala nama Xhosa.
Thank you.
But you are 20-something years old. It's fine.
Thank you. 500 years I was there.
Yeah.
Sitting nama Xhosa sharp. So now what happened is that there were customs that we were doing there.
Yes.
Ideas and
this
peel and
sure.
Right. So now what happened is white person came.
Yes.
Right? I'm not blaming the white person.
Yeah.
They came and that changed everything.
Yeah.
Because now there had to be immigration. You know, having to move from...
they moved us.
From there and then create another flag.
Sure.
And then from that flag, and then we created our customs and culture.
Sure.
Even ala Lokshin, as you know, there are different sections. Kunendawo bathi kusema Shanganeni, kunendawo kusema Xhoseni, kunendawo kusema Swazini. You know, still.
But we didn't do that ourselves. That was segregation.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I can classify myself as Xhosa, although like in Buekas.
Don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you.
Oh yeah, begin to disagree.
No, I don't.
Yeah. So now, the word culture, to me, it means being able to live off our ideas and customs and be able to improve them.
Sure.
You know, like egiti. If Sundays is like, my mom is like, we slaughter a chicken.
Sure.
I'm like, I'm Ngushu. Yeah. And I'm like, nah, why slaughter a chicken? We can go buy, chicken they come back,
chicken
and come back,
Sure.
Less time, no one is busy cooking, no makoti skills needed, So it's really an interesting thing, because now I'm feeling like, sure, definitely, most of the things is like Lokshin. But now, a Lokshin, there is that thing of infusing different cultures to come to play.
Yeah. Pushback one.
Sure.
Fight. You said, when you identify yourself as Xhosa by culture.
Yes.
Okay.
And traditions as well.
earlier on, Sithe culture is the arts, the food, the way of life.
Yeah.
How much Xhosa music do you listen to day to day?
Okay, cool.
Me nangiti.
Day to day.
You are officially from now on going onwards a Kasian.
Why do you have to be the one determining good?
Look, I believe what we are doing, part of what we are doing here right now, is creating culture.
Definitely, we
and
are.
That's not
culture.
Xhosa culture, Swati culture.
It's Kasi culture.
It's Kasi culture.
No, it's a point of reference, Gas. I'm using it as a point of reference.
Yeah, man.
But now, culturally, some of the things as well like us, I'm not adopting them.
Some of the things as Xhosa, you don't adopt them.
Dog, like I do them. Traditional things. Eh?
You don't had kettles?
But like, there's different. It's a different generation. We evolved.
But people right now, 2022. Transkei. Someone who loses.
It's no longer called Transkei. Like, stop. No,
I know it's another place, but it's a place with Xhosas.
Yeah. And
someone in Gqeberha right now, or whatever place.
Yeah.
And that's they consider that part of their way of doing things, part of their day-to-day culture.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
I don't.
Doesn't mean also cause.
Yeah.
You're Kasian as well. Doesn't mean you have to do everything we do here.
Maybe I don't like the term Kasian.
Let's use it as a functioning term just for now.
Kasian.
We'll find a proper name for it.
But it's really.
But you get what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
You get what I mean.
Like,
I feel like I'm not trying to erase our cultures.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to erase our cultures. They are very useful. We should be proud of them.
Sure.
So where we come from, we are because of the ways of doing things of our ancestors.
Yeah.
Important.
Viva.
Embrace that. However, let's not be blind to the fact that we have our own culture. Mm-hmm. Cognitive dissonance is in the fact that we believe you can't be part of two cultures.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is true. I think you can be closer and still be, for a lack of a better term, a Kasian.
Yeah.
You understand?
Your argument is quite convincing.
Sure. But you want to belong. You know, the Xhosas. I get it, man.
No, thing is, now I'm thinking, man.
Sure.
Okay, I'm thinking of funny stories here. My mind is working now.
Okay.
Listen, have you noticed how Zulus claim that they are Zulus, even if they're in Joburg?
Sure.
No, Masikas.
Sure.
Like, Ngumzulu, man.
Yeah.
You know, why is it they don't say, it's like Ngumzulu, but Ngpumikas?
Okay, I think one thing that is different Zulu in general, they have managed to import a culture yabo from where they are. Like, they basically live the same way.
No, but like,
they don't communicate with anyone else. They are their own people.
But they
don't
have
is an amalgamation of different cultures.
But I doubt they had kettles as well, because like the idea of having kettles is for like most African tribes.
Aside from kettles, they had taxis and stuff. But
Texas, they only had to get them like
what I'm trying to say is
and they span in a field where it's mostly dominated by them.
They don't look at themselves as people abashalala.
Okay.
Mabathi ekhaya abakhulumi ngala. Mina mangithi ekhaya ngikhuluma le la ngibuya khona right now.
La ngidabuka khona.
La ngigibela taxi khona namhlanje. Sekhaya. Bona that's not how they see themselves. So my general point is they've managed to take KZN and bring it here.
No, but they're not bringing KZN here.
In their way of life, they arguably are.
No, but that's the same thing as Abantu Limpopo. Them gents
also.
Yeah, them gents will be like
also.
Kobona Bom. So meaning they are moving from, and like most of the time, most cases,
sure,
most of them they just go home.
Sure.
I'm not saying, I'm not generalizing.
Yeah.
Guys,
sure.
Give me, if you do bash me,
sure,
I don't care. But anyway, so Mina, Gqeberha is far, dog. Hey, it's far.
Mina ngithi kuwe, forget about Gqeberha, dog.
Yeah.
Nake ekhaya.
No.
Sekasi.
No.
The only thing we don't have is
Yeah.
language, fun. Okay, we do, but we don't have an official language that is different from everything else.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard to pin us down as a culture.
No, but culture.
We have food.
Yeah.
We have food. We have music.
Food.
We have dance.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's
we have a way of. We have dress.
Already, that's a culture.
You know, the only thing we don't have that you can go to school and study is the language.
Yeah.
You can't go to school and study language as a gas.
But by khuluma,
if we had a language gas,
yeah,
trust me, abaningi kube abasazi ukuthi mina umkhulu wami ka umzu kuba sazi. Kube,
you think have what do you think happens in Pretoria? Because Pretoria, like, I'm trying to speak of Gauteng on its own because I have experiences in Gauteng.
Sure.
And people in Gauteng, in Pretoria, there's a specific language that they speak. Isperi or yin, but whatever
that language is a Pretoria.
Who dares at you?
Yeah.
So that thing, it became a culture.
A culture now.
Yeah, it's cultural
culture now. There's not one caste,
yeah.
That's another thing. Like different castes, different ways of doing things.
Yeah.
But in general,
but now
my point is culture evolves, and 2022 I feel like we are just holding on to the name Xhosa, Zulu, Ndebele, especially for Hlalekas. You're just holding on.
Why? No, but like that's the point of reference.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying you are more of this culture that we live here than your home culture.
What if I'm more of a culture than?
I'm generalizing, obviously.
Okay. But now,
in general, the general Kasi person.
Yeah.
Think of one person as a Kasi that you think this is the classic Kasi person.
Well,
how much of their abanye babo you are probably not even sure. I know
Mshangana yalibona. Nezulu yalibona. Nexhosa yalibona.
But you get my point.
Yeah, definitely. The
What's
thing
nice
is
you understand. You're just pushing back. It's
fine.
The
thing is what happens here with, especially when it comes to the term culture. Ekas, we have our own ways of doing things.
Sure.
Like you said before.
Sure.
And also and like siabuya from, like, we come from different like environments, and then we try. Yeah, try
different
and
cultures,
and make, because it's something else.
Yeah.
So we try and find a common ground where we can start talking now,
live together,
live together in harmony and understanding of each other.
Sure.
Because if we come back and take that tribe thing, Amazon and they're not even bound to happen. Like with you know.
Sure.
That's why now you'd find that there's a mixture. Baba Mzulu, Mama Mxhosa.
Sure.
Yeah,
most people it's that case.
Yeah, and in that case, it conflicts you as a person as well. You were like, shit, you identify as in.
But the general rule is you take the father's culture.
Why?
Because you took his surname as well.
Why? Like
angeke ube umkwena mara umZulu. Come on, chief.
Now what happens? What happens manga hlawulang ubaba?
Okay, it's complicated.
Culturally,
the way of doing things by the book. You take the culture of the father.
But we can't say books sharp, but now I'm doing.
You understand. Hence, I'm still the advocate
of Cassian.
Give all your things. You are Cassian, dog.
So now what?
I'm halfway joking, of course, because I think it's important to know where you're coming from. It's important. These things we shouldn't let. This is one thing that I always say, but I'm not entirely convinced. We shouldn't let our cultures die. It sounds nice and it sounds like a good, noble thing to say.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely convinced. Should we really try not let them die?
Thing is,
when you let them die, something new comes up.
That's the thing. So if something
now, before them there was something.
That's the question. We don't know what was then.
I've tried to figure out what was there. Apparently, there was a tribe, southern Africa, the Bantu tribe. Apparently, most of these Nguni languages and the Sutus comes from that one tribe.
Yeah.
And then it splits into different cultures.
Yeah.
We can amalgamate and still become one culture. I think in general, I suspect, I'm not sure.
What part of history are we getting from school? Because I feel like we're not getting much. Because as much as I'm saying I'm African,
sure,
and we hear a lot of people saying, yeah, we are one Africa, what. But are we really one?
No.
As much as you can find Bantu people, because if you trace back, some Xhosa traces are in Zimbabwe.
Sure.
Some Xhosa traces you can find them in Zambia.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, that means some people did migrate and they taught those people Mawafigala. So they were already speaking the language.
No. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We were one tribe with all these Southern African countries.
Yeah.
Way before. Not even abelung bafike late, boy. Abelung bafike sesluyile sahlukana.
Yeah.
We were one tribe. There's a documentary I watched that this guy was trying to follow back. What happened here?
Yeah, because it's really confusing.
Siazi, they were the ancient Greeks.
Yeah.
Those are big civilizations. Apparently there was one big tribe that was ruling at the time. This guy found a place somewhere Uganda.
Yeah.
The place is called Manyikeni.
Yeah.
You can guess what that means.
Manyikeni?
Yeah,
no.
Manyikeni.
No.
Does it not sound like Manigen? Mnigen?
Oh,
and also it sounds stronger very similar.
Well. It sounds stronger as well.
Yeah.
Manyikeni.
Yeah.
It sounds stronger as
Apparently, we were once one tribe.
Yeah.
There are traces of pottery in that part of the world. And South Africa.
Yeah.
We were one, we split.
No, but it happens also, like, scientifically, if you check.
Sure.
We also had like one in fact, the entire world alone comes from Africa.
Sure.
Because if you look at that, we were once a Pangea, the entire earth, before the tectonic plates started shifting. So that shifting and immigration, people started migrating as well.
Yeah.
And then chigi. So now it makes me question, Guti, as much as science says this, eventually, and then some traces you might find that the first human or the oldest human it's in South Africa. Is it misplaced or whatever? I don't know.
Apparently there's an older one found somewhere else in Africa, around about Ethiopia. There's an older fossil that was found in recent years. But
so it does make sense, Mawuti, like we were once one thing. Because also even
and I'm not talking about I'm not talking about that old ago. That long ago rather. Like mhlambe 500-600 years ago. Mhlambe 500-600 years ago. Whites came now, like 300 years ago or something. Now.
There's a theory.
There used to be one tribe. There's a big stone building. I think it's around Zimbabwe. I forgot what it's called. This name escapes me. And you know the place. Apparently, that tribe that I'm talking about, the Bantu tribe, was responsible for building that. So before us split, we're all one big tribe.
Yeah, because it does make sense. Because if you're bigger, most of the Nguni languages, they have similar things.
Sure.
They have really like
even
similar.
Some of the Sotho languages, like
they're quite similar.
They're similar.
That's why when I speak, like every time I'm Sotho, like I mix that language. Because I'll speak Sotho, mix spirit.
Which makes me question the legitimacy of I'm Xhosa, I'm Zulu.
No,
in life cycle yalento yokuthi I'm Xhosa, I'm Zulu. Iphela nini si create enye.
No, why do we have to create? I mean, like,
cultures, in my opinion, are supposed to serve us. Are they still serving us?
It does.
Or are they making us fight and be tribal?
No, I don't think we're tribal. The only tribal people here on South Africa
don't point fingers because that's tribal.
I'm not pointing fingers.
You're going to point fingers and I know. We all know who you're going to point at. Continue.
This nigga. You're not allowing me to breathe.
But you get my point, dog.
Thing is now, it's sometimes it's not being tribal.
Sure.
Crazy enough. Whenever I'm thinking of like a culture on its own, it's something that is amazing, and you don't just say I'm Xhosa and don't English
escapes you, nah?
Yeah, no. Weekend and cool. I'm joking. Why am I working? Anyway, look. At some point you need a point of reference.
Sure.
Because you can't say, if I stop saying I'm Xhosa,
sure,
where do I begin my journey? Because at some point, even if now I'm keep building, you start somewhere, you need a foundation. I'm Xhosa, there's a foundation there. That foundation takes me from being a Xhosa, this is my language, this is my culture, and then I'm in Joburg now.
Sure.
Listen. Sorry, but ngihlala nomuntu este KZN.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm KZN. No, I'm Gqeberha. And now we become friends.
Yeah.
And then okay, let's say it's a girl.
Sure.
And then for my kid, that's the point of reference.
Yeah.
And then if Bambu's like abazali bakho babuya happy, she or she can point with, no, my dad is from Gqeberha, my dad ubaba uzalwa was of which it gives a lineage, manj. Of which it's one of the things we do find in the Bible.
Very important, yeah.
Yeah, lineage is very important. Go to ubani, umntana wabani uzalwa ubani. Yena lo mama uzalwa mamam, nyamazi naye. The people, I don't know, the people abazalwa gogo, I'm not a Christian. Lineage, I'm like,
sure.
Of which then gives me a self identity.
Yeah.
Whenever I go to someone, there's always a reference. It's, oh no man, like nomtana lo behave anjo malumega.
Yeah.
So meaning people do reincarnate at some point. That's I don't know.
I understand you, and I'm not okay. I'm not suggesting
that. I post something for you?
Please. I'm not suggesting that. 3 September.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting that ngay 4 you should abandon all your Xhosaness and say I'm no longer Xhosa. But I'm saying we should be open to the idea that as time goes on, this thing is gonna end.
Yeah.
And we should not force it to live longer than it's supposed to.
Why not?
Because if it no longer serves us, it harms us.
No, but like there are traditions as too.
Yeah, I'm not saying if I useful, let's keep them.
Yeah.
If I useless, let it
like
go.
What?
Money.
What would be useless? Going to the mountain?
No. That one I don't think is useless. I think it needs reform. Like we need a new way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's useless.
Interestingly so. Because I think that's one of the ideas that I wanted to
talk about.
No, not talk about per se, but I often think about these things because I've been to that experience.
I've never been so.
Yeah, I've been to that experience and I've seen people, especially like us. They do go. When they come back, they start behaving in a certain manner.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but that's not the purpose of you doing that.
Yeah.
So now it's questions, Guti. Are they doing the right job?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's because of the teachings and whatnot. It's the mindset that you yourself, Oitola.
I think if Stumela went by 10, then by 7, but we are by lentes iPhone, we have to admit there's something wrong with the system. It's just logic. It's just logic. If Stumela went by 10, it will be right 7, 8 will be moshegil, or it will ngasile nto bo cabang ukuthi.
But you always have to come back.
Let's try and change how we do things.
No, man, I don't think so.
I'm not saying throw away what you're doing now because I don't know what you're doing. But let's try and infuse new things that there's something missing.
Sure.
Not that what is being done is wrong. I don't think I don't know what's being done again. But
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you shit.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Not gonna go there, not gonna send anyone there. None of my business. But just saying let's find a way of doing this thing.
Yeah.
Or 2022.
Okay, cool. I agree with you too.
Sure.
Because I'm feeling like there are a lot of things as adopted culturally that needs to be enhanced.
Yeah.
Me as a Xhosa, I still believe that like if you really wanna do it, my kids are not forced to.
Sure.
But they can go if they want.
Wanna.
Yeah, because now I've heard the experience and that experience for me is the answers that I needed for myself,
Right.
And obviously I've been in a mindful person. Like I always wanted to know more about certain things. So if I wanted to do something, I would have came back in different person. I wouldn't even start a podcast.
You see things like that. I think that's more harmful than it is helpful.
No, because now I'm Joburg, dog.
But even if it's not formally taught, it's part of the experience.
Sure.
It's part of the experience. People that come from there treat those who didn't go there a certain way. It's part of how things are done.
Even developers do that.
Yeah. I'm not pointing fingers.
Yeah.
I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying fingers. In general.
Yeah, in general it does happen.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
Let's change how we do these things.
Yeah, sure.
Let's try to teach them new things.
Yeah.
And let's try and find again as the new king of the Kashians. I think I need to
What's happening today?
Sit down with my panel,
yeah,
and create a Kasi alternative for this.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah,
I agree.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hail King to hail. Yeah, but it's actually nice, man, because I'm feeling like as much being black is an amazing thing, though.
Yeah,
it's very amazing.
We are very culture rich people.
Yeah, even white people are. I don't know, like my ringtone keeps playing in my head. I don't know what the F is happening. I've been receiving so many calls, so like bang phone talk.
You can't cool, boy.
Guys, catch me out on there. Anyway, so I'm feeling that, as much as being African is an amazing thing.
Yeah. Being
South African, dog, like we've evolved.
I think South Africa also can be looked at as one culture.
Yeah.
There are things that although Xhosa, someone else Ndebele, someone else Zulu.
Yeah.
There are things that are similar throughout all these cultures, which I think form the larger South African culture. How, like, for instance, the idea of Ubuntu.
Yeah.
That's not a Zulu thing. That's not a Xhosa thing.
It's an African thing.
South African people are known for something, and Ubuntu is one of those things.
What you just said made me remember, like, go back to that story of being one tribe.
Sure.
Because certain things, this is Zenzai.
Sure.
In Xhosa culture, you find them in Ndebele culture, you find them in Sotho culture, you find them in Pedi culture.
Yeah.
It's just that now, the procedure, it's like Jobu Shoman.
Sure.
Kasians. You like some, you're born identity, right?
Yeah.
But outcomes are con, you're not happy about them. Let's try and,
Let's change it. It's our culture. Let's own it.
When you're changing it, it's a new culture now. It's a new tribe.
Sure.
Like the Kasi tribe.
Sure.
I'm feeling like it's like
my
that.
My people, I hope you're listening. Let's change the culture. Long live Kashians.
Yo. I've heard enough of them today. But yeah, man, like culture, since we're heading into the Heritage Month, it's very important. And I think the next episode will clearly show Uguti what's been the journey for us.
Sure.
Because now it's as much as we are talking about culture and tradition and all those things, I'm feeling like some of the things we've lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as much as we've lost them, it means they were not that significant in our lives.
Yeah.
And them not being significant, forced in every debate,
Sure.
No, yes, dog.
That makes me think of a question that I want to ask.
Yeah. Ask me or the people.
Yeah, you and anyone else who's interested in
okay.
Is culture supposed to be controlled, or should it be let alone to sort of evolve by itself?
Nah, let it evolve, man.
But shouldn't we have a hand? Like if there's something evolutionists or something that's wrong, shouldn't we have a way of controlling our culture and just bringing things back?
When there's something's wrong.
Yeah.
If there's nothing wrong.
If there's something missing, shouldn't we intentionally put things into culture that...
No, only fix it when there's something wrong.
So just let things be.
Yeah, let things be. I think so.
Interesting.
Funny, yeah, you know why?
There was a situation
where
a couple of years back, a KZN.
Yeah.
During the reign of the previous king, not the new
king.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wanted to do away with ilobola.
Mm-hmm.
And his argument was, abantu bayakipita, and I suspect it's because the lobola thing is a bit expensive for some people in our culture. How about you do away with lobol? Just get married.
That's white.
Understand? Okay, it is white, but if you think about it, does it not
just
work?
say that? Fuck. I'm thinking about it. Like, okay,
but if you think about it, it sort of makes sense.
Doesn't.
I'm not sure if it's the right solution.
It doesn't.
I'm not sure if it's the right solution, but it's definitely gonna. If that was implemented, that was gonna do away with Okipi that you're setting.
So you wanna take your girlfriend for free too? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm not saying.
I hope she's watching. I hope she's watching.
Dog, listen carefully.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying cancel lobol.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just.
You're saying it do more good. It would do more good than bad.
I'm not sure if it would do more good than bad, but it would definitely do some good.
I don't think so.
Okay.
For me.
But I'm just putting that out just as an example. Okay,
guys, don't listen to him.
You can change culture.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Bad influence.
Yeah. Bad. Listen, you know, I don't know, but ilobolo is, it's just that now abanye abantu use it as a scheme to get out of poverty.
Sure.
That's the problem. That's where the problem begins.
Sure.
That's why the king is like, no man, fuck this thing.
Sure.
Sure. Because if you do think about it, ilobolo, it isn't to prove ukuthi mina ngakana nesikhwameni.
Yeah.
And that money ilobolo should I believe that's me and my culture and my kids. You guys are fucked. Because your dad is going to be like, hey, we'll take the money, we'll go buy you a house in your name. You know, that was like, for me, that's the basic thing we should understand.
You're saying we should buy girls' houses. That's what I'm getting from this.
No.
But if you think about it, that's what it is.
No. It's, okay, fine.
There's no running away.
No, yeah, so
when I'm basically,
I can buy the girl a house. I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Thing is now, you know what happens, Mdu, is that ilobolo. At some point, it's like thanking the parents. I don't know for what, but I don't know what's the main purpose of ilobolo. But now, you can go to some extent and say it's to thank the parents for raising whoever, the princess, the queen, whatever is in your life. And then the parents outthink me and just sharp. But now they don't have a house. Because now, what if mama start demanding, you know? So it's a problem now. And in order for you to control the environment where your kid is going to be exposed, why not buy a house? And then immediately, like, baby, this is a house, this is a gift from your father. And in the meantime with your boyfriend, and then your boyfriend must say right, because the only focus is as a woman it will be your husband, and as a husband your only focus is your woman. There's no external influence from your mom or your dad. You know, so to avoid your uncle, because you know when I was doing a research on divorce, like why so many people are divorcing, I've realized that the family is one of the reasons why people divorce. So in order for me to eliminate that, I think it's important to be like, as in, baby, I bought you a house, you know, as a gift. Although, like, it'll be me using the money so that even if the nigga is like, so if
in her name, good idea, great. I'm joking, man. I get what you mean.
Guys, please beg. Keyboard warriors.
I get what you mean, though. Maranji, what I'm saying in general. I think we should have influence on our own cultures. We should not be slaves to culture.
Yeah, but
like if there's something that you feel is no longer serving us, stay away with it, man.
Yeah, I know. But it's and my uncles, obviously. I need one good gent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need
funa sihlalele phansi ngoba abakwazi abomalume.
Abazi nomuntu wami la.
Abazi nix, abakazi nokuthi unamalini. Bayovuma imali ongazikeni.
Besides that,
if wena bowuthumele mina boy.
Dona sino.
We keep a 10 rand. Nas.
No, we can't also keep my video and my evidence. We don't want that. We're not trying to tarnish You know what happens in these lobola negotiations?
Sure.
I'm assuming. Kuba nama disagreement.
Sure.
I know mshana wethu akaphatala. Fola?
Yeah.
Bafethu umuntu lona tanazi ukuthi ungiphatha enqadi.
Hayi umntanethu. Okay, hold that thought. Na iphone yini le?
Yabona ngiyangifuni. Cabanga manje sekuvela isithombe sikagela shaya hable. Shit.
Exactly.
Like
yinto esibhadalelayo.
Hey, umthola beka isavana na. Uyelo simpatalela. But I don't want that.
Yeah.
The aim is not to I want that girl to be my woman.
Yeah.
So now what happens is I need my gent to be there. So that
again you're trying to change culture.
Yeah.
And I think that's good.
Yeah, because manje if they're charging you mali bana mfuna timing for that extra dog but 50k inside boy but you mama no bavata. Start the man shooting in polo 3k nyana sutanga amabhodlela dog. So one plan.
Hey man, let's wrap this thing up.
But yeah, man.
But there's a lot to be spoken of in the culture in general.
Yeah.
But I'm still of the opinion that we should create a new one.
Yeah, man.
These many other ones. Like we want to unite Africa, but we want to stay in our old ways. Leave your old ways. Join my tribe. Let's be Cassians together. Final thoughts?
If you do like this idea, please subscribe on the content of the Symposium Podcast to Watch Your King every Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's our new slot now.
Hail Cassians.
Yeah, hey. Anyway, I don't know people if they know. Our new slot is on Wednesday.
Yeah.
3 p.m.
Wednesday, 3 p.m. Wednesday, 3 p.m.
Dropping.
Always, all the time.
We're dropping bangers.
Every week.
Yeah,
you
but don't forget.
Trust.
Yeah, no. We are here.
Yeah.
To stay.
Yeah, man.
And we found our niche. Anyway, man, if you did like the content, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. And if it's the cold drink, it's not me.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll cut that out.
Excuse me. Yeah. And anyway, if you do like your king, the new king of the Kasi.
Yeah. Oh, hail Cassians.
Away of it. We'll see you around on the next episode.
Bye.